Well, hello everyone, and welcome to your Capricorn Full Moon Release and Let Go Astrology Energy Report and Guided Meditation for July 13th of 2022. I am Susan Saucier, your spiritual intuitive coach, and this report is for everyone. If you know your birth chart, you can look to see where Capricorn is, and it will help you know what area of your life you may be working on during this time. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, you will more than likely feel this a bit more deeply. Now, if you're interested in going directly to the guided meditation portion, I have placed a timestamp in the notes below. And if you're interested in what you may experience in your world over the next few weeks, then let's talk about that right now. This full moon is a supermoon, and it is the third of 4 supermoons this year, which means it can feel a bit more intense because it's closer to the earth. Now, since this full moon is in the sign of Capricorn, let's go ahead and talk about the positive aspects and the negative ones so that you can be prepared on what you may feel or how others may feel or act around you. Some of the positive aspects you may encounter with this Capricorn full moon are they are very determined and conventional, hardworking. They are one of the most hardworking of the zodiac signs. They are ambitious, organized, determined, sensitive, and loyal. And some of the negative aspects that may show up are materialistic, stubborn, pessimistic, overly serious, given suspicious. Now, before I get into your energy forecast, just a quick reminder that I am now offering one-on-one coaching sessions that allow you to discover what your spirit team wants you to know and who your spirit team is, and also offering you guidance and clarity on your life's journey. You can choose from one-on-one sessions, packages that include 3 weekly one-on-ones that are 90 minutes long, or 6 week one-on-ones that are 90 minutes long. They have lots of goodies that I include with them, also personalized guided meditations that are unique just for you. And right now I'm having a special discount offer going on that will expire about August 15th. So as long as you sign up before that date, you will be able to grab that discount, and I will put the code in the notes below. Now, back to your forecast. Since full moons are generally about shining a light on the areas of your life where you need attention, as well as what you may need closure on or need to release and let go of, this is going to be a time where your heart may say one thing and your mind might be thinking another. As with everything in life, there are pros and cons, and this particular full moon definitely has both. The energy over the next few weeks will be bringing you opportunities that may make you feel confused, conflicted, mixed emotions, indecisive, and even misguided perceptions of what's going on in your personal world as well as the outside world. You may find yourself or people in your life being confrontational, argumentative, opinionated, which can lead to misunderstandings and all kinds of possible drama. However, this also is providing you with opportunities to learn the lessons before you by getting out of your head, going into your heart. And it's also going to be helpful to not allow your emotions to get the best of you, because this can be a time where your buttons are being pushed and you want to make sure that you are prepared on how you respond. Meditation, walks in nature will be really beneficial during this time. Capricorn is an earth sign, and grounding with Mother Earth is going to be very transformational during this time, and it's almost a requirement that will help you get back on track. Now remember, it's not about who's right and who is wrong. It's about how you handle each situation. Trying to prove your point can lead to disappointment and frustration and drain your energy for everyone involved. So this will be a time where you are being asked to put your prejudices aside And know that we are all unique and on our own personal journey. Wasting energy trying to convince someone they should do this or that or support this or that is not your job. Your job is to take care of you and let what others think or believe be their own choice. This full moon does offer some exciting opportunities as well and some positive aspects as long as you remain open-minded. Let your creativity flow. Use your intuition to guide you in taking charge of your life where change is needed. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone, take some risks, and use the positive aspects of Capricorn to get things accomplished. This is also a great time to recognize where you're still continuing that routine of bad habits and unhealthy relationships or patterns. Because of the likelihood of arguments and disagreements during the next few weeks, it's going to be important to be really more self-aware and notice what relationships are not serving you and who in your life is not providing you with balance, with the same love, care, and support that you're giving them. You're being offered a new way, a new path, a new chapter in your life. You have these opportunities always, but this moon is shining a bright light for you to see the areas of your life that you really need to take a good look at. It's also a good time to be open to trying different ways to solve these problems that keep reoccurring in your life. Your intuition's heightened right now. It's a time that you're being alerted to new ideas and new directions so that you can break certain cycles and patterns that you've become familiar with but are no longer serving you. I get it. It's easy to stay with what's familiar, even though it's not always great and pleasant or even safe and wonderful. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference. It just knows a pattern, a habit, and what's familiar, and will continue to try to keep bringing you back to what you are familiar with. So it's going to be important that you take ownership of yourself and use that power, that strength and determination of Capricorn, knowing that you are the one that needs to break a habit or pattern. And you can do that by doing something different each day or reacting differently to each situation than you normally would. Once you start creating that pattern and make it a habit, your subconscious will welcome it in. Then you won't be wandering around in your life aimlessly, searching for what you're looking for, but always ending up in the same spot with no results. Instead, breaking and changing and moving yourself out of what's familiar to make something change that's for your benefit will bring you joy and fulfillment. This moon in Capricorn is urging you to take responsibility for your life, to take charge of you, to stop self-sabotaging and start taking action to improve the areas of your life that this bright moon is shining a light on now. The energy of Capricorn is very powerful and very ambitious. Use it to notice what isn't working. Even though it can be challenging to make changes in your life, I get it, I do, it's going to be worth it once you take that first step to turn things around in your life. You have to sit with yourself and say, how much more can I take that I'm going to continue doing this? Can I do this same relationship or same job or same situation for another month, for another year? Do I want to keep doing it? And if you hear and feel a strong no, then take advantage of Capricorn's ambition and drive to make that change now, because you're being supported to do so. You got to ask yourself, are you blaming others for where you are in your life? You have to take ownership of where you play a part. Are you enabling others to drain you over and over again so that you have no energy left to do what's best for you? So that, again, makes you have to really look at this and say, okay, am I enabling because this person desperately needs help and there's no way out? Or am I enabling because I just want to feel better? So if they feel better, I'm going to feel better, and then maybe it'll just go away. I think we both know it's going to come around again and again and again until you set that boundary and take back your energy and keep it with you where it belongs. So the energy of this full moon also is gifting you by allowing you to overcome these obstacles, to face your challenges and lessons head on, and to know that you're capable of achieving your dreams. Don't give up. It's like you're climbing that mountain and you're right there, and you can feel maybe even tired, exhausted, and like this feels like it's going nowhere. If you've been working really hard and you know in your heart that you can feel that this is where you need to be and what you need to be doing or who you need to be with, then maybe don't pull out just yet and stick with it a little bit longer, because Capricorn is the goat and it's all about that climbing that mountain and achieving it and making it happen. So unless you can look back and say, I have really been swimming against the tide for a long time now, and it's just no matter what I'm doing, nothing's working, then you might look at it and say, what can I do differently? And that just might be the change that you need to make, is a different approach and a different way of looking at things and trying new ideas. Also remember, in numerology, we're in a universal year of 6. So each one of you are experiencing your own personal numeral year, and then layer on top of that the 6th universal year. The 6th, again, is all about nurturing and accepting responsibility for the relationships in your life, your family, your coworkers, your community, and, of course, the relationship you have with yourself. It's also about patience and learning where you begin and where the other person and people in your life, where they begin, setting those boundaries, and remembering that growth is not a comfortable process, but in the end, you can look back and recognize where you have evolved and awakened and how you have processed the lessons and how you can apply the wisdom and knowledge you've gained going forward in your life. Now, in closing, use the powerful energy of Capricorn, the ambition, the determination, the organization, and that drive to go after what you truly want in your life that fills you up with joy. Grounding yourself will be important. Take walks in nature. Breathe in that fresh air. Stand with bare feet on the earth and feel the healing energy flow through your body. Be open to the fact that you are a unique individual, and so is everyone else. Therefore, they will not always agree with your beliefs, and you won't always agree with theirs. So instead of arguing your point, let yourself appreciate that everyone is different, and it is their free will to choose what they wish, just as it is your free will to choose what you wish. So if you find yourself being surrounded by a little bit of chaos, a little bit of arguments, misunderstandings, take time to disengage. Walk away, take a deep, slow breath, let things cool down, and then be willing to take ownership of where you can do things differently going forward. And notice if you're blaming others. Notice if you're being really opinionated, and understand that coming to this earth planet, while it's not easy, it's not necessarily about trying to convince everyone to have your complete outlook on life. Can you imagine if everyone was identical, how boring that would be? So, we need everyone to have different choices and different desires, even though it may be something you're very, very passionate about. So it's hard to even accept that someone else may have a different opinion, someone that you're even close to. Still, you have to realize, is it worth breaking up family or relationships over this? And maybe you just have to put it aside and just accept that you're all unique in your own beliefs, and to just live life differently and not bring up those subjects if they're not needed. This full moon is helping you see things more clearly. So what needs to come to an end? What have you been working on and feel as if you've been pushing against the tide, as I mentioned? And this could be about certain goals and achievements that you've been working on that just aren't going anywhere. Take the time. Look at the full moon and let it shine the spotlight on the areas that you may need to let go of. Accept that things or people in your life aren't going to change, and take a practical approach on how you proceed. I understand that saying goodbye and walking away from something or someone that isn't serving you isn't easy, but sometimes a chapter needs to end for a new beginning to take place. Again, this can be about career or relationships in your life. It can also be about the relationship that you're having with yourself. There may be things that you've been doing that need to be released. It can be important to really pay attention to how you talk to yourself. Are you cheering yourself on with encouragement, or are you self-sabotaging and giving yourself permission to make decisions based on feeling like a victim instead of a victor? Know that you have not wasted your time if you're making a change or letting go of something or someone. Everything that you have experienced, everything that you have gone through, has provided you with many lessons. And even the people in your life, sometimes they're there for a month or years, and sometimes it's time to let them go because they've served their purpose and you have served the purpose in their life as well. So let that growth happen. Take the lessons you've learned and bring them on your next adventure with you, using the wisdom and knowledge to guide you. This full moon, it's bringing you courage, guidance, practicality, and ambition to focus on what you really want in life and believing that you can have it all. As always, your angels, guides, and spirit team, they are right by your side, supporting you and cheering you on every step of the way. And even those times when you feel alone, you are truly never alone. Tap into the depth of your soul. Discover your magnificence, because you are more than your pain, more than your scars, and more than your fear, because you are amazing. And if you're new to this channel, thank you so much for listening. I hope you'll enjoy all of it and join me every few weeks by hitting the subscribe button, notification bell, so you know when I upload a video. Introduce yourself in the comments. Love to hear from all of you. And if you found this helpful, please remember to share it with others. To my current subscribers, as always, thank you so very much for listening and commenting and being super supportive. So much love and gratitude to all of you. And if you're interested in preparing your space for the full moon, I've put a link below for your convenience so that you can set your space up nice. And if you're ready to enjoy your full moon guided meditation, just find a comfortable place and let's begin. Now take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. Once again, breathing in through your nose, new fresh clarity, and releasing through your mouth the old stagnant energy that no longer serves you. Let us join together in love, peace, and harmony as we gather together, embarking on this journey and connecting with the full moon as we prepare to cleanse and release what no longer serves us. We ask to be embraced in the highest vibration of pure divine love, pure healing light, surrounding us with safety and protection always. And we ask Archangel Michael from the south, bringing in the element of fire, to join us on this journey as we burn and release what no longer serves us. We ask Archangel Raphael from the east, offering us the element of air, to bring healing as we reclaim our power and let go of blocks and limiting beliefs. And we ask Archangel Uriel from the north, bringing in the element of earth, to give us a solid foundation upon which to build our dreams, providing us with stability and balance in our lives. And we call upon Archangel Gabriel from the west, bringing in the element of water to shower down upon us pure cleansing, white light, clearing away old wounds and washing away past issues that hold us back, and supporting us as we sit with our emotions, aligning with our true authentic self. As we gather under this beautiful full moon, we also invite our spirit team, guides, angels, and helpers to be by our side as we embrace the opportunity this full moon is offering us. Now recognize that this full moon is symbolizing the end of a chapter in your life, shedding light upon the things and situations and behaviors that need your attention so that you can let them go. This is a healing process of purging and releasing and letting go. Please remember to drink plenty of water when your session is complete. This full moon is also illuminating the things and people in your life that may be interfering with your spiritual growth and enlightenment. So right now, give yourself permission to be open to the light of the full moon and the messages that are being presented to you. Know that this is a great opportunity where you purge and release whatever you do not wish to take with you into your future. As you take in another cleansing breath through your nose, releasing the stagnant energy through your mouth, begin to feel your body relaxing even more deeply into a peaceful state. Knowing that this is your time to heal, your time to purge, your time to release and let go of any stress, anxiety, and worries. Begin to feel them simply lift up off of your shoulders, out of your mind, drifting up and away from you, drifting up further and further away from you into nothingness. Know that you are safe and secure, and your spirit team is surrounding you with loving, healing light. Now begin to see in your mind a beautiful path unfolding before you. The full moon above is shining its bright, illuminating light, and you can clearly see the path before you. Notice that this path is specifically just for you and you alone, and it is created by your spirit team to bring you the safety, the love, and the healing that is needed as you release and purge. As you walk slowly along this beautiful path, begin to notice a gentle breeze caressing your face. can smell the scent of beautiful flowers, and you can see all the stars lighting up the sky, surrounding the bright full moon. You notice tall trees on either side of you as you walk along the path, feeling the velvety grass so soft beneath your feet. And as you come to the end of this path, you suddenly find yourself in a large, magnificent meadow. The full moon is shining, guiding you to a soft, large blanket awaiting your arrival. And as you sit or lie on this blanket, you find yourself looking up at the full moon and all the bright stars, feeling at peace, knowing that this is a powerful moment where you are here to heal and cleanse and rejuvenate your physical body, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, and energy field. Taking in a nice, slow, deep breath, releasing and letting go. You are now ready to proceed with releasing everything on your list, stating out loud or in your mind, I am now releasing everything on my list. This is my intention. I am ready to let go of what no longer serves me. I am washing away the fears of yesterday. I now release myself from any obstacles that are in my path. I now choose to forgive, knowing that I am setting myself free by doing so. I am now free from all these things, situations, and people that no longer serve me. This is my intention, and I am choosing to let this go. And it is so. Now allow yourself to bask in this loving energy of the full moon as it vibrates healing energy onto you, assisting you in letting go and releasing, guiding you and helping you purge and wash away all painful memories, washing away and soothing heartache, releasing and dissolving physical pain, helping you let go of anger and grief, dissolving guilt and shame, and removing any limiting beliefs and blocks that have kept you stuck. Know that while you have endured many challenges, they have allowed you to gain so much wisdom and insight in the process. understanding that choosing to hold on to memories and negative situations and people that weigh you down will continue to keep you stuck. Set yourself free. It's time. You are ready to move forward and release any negative, heavy energy right now. Say these words in your mind or out loud. My heart's desire is to be filled with love, happiness, peace, excellent health, prosperity, and abundance. And at this time, it is my intention, and I am choosing to heal every part of my body and my mind as I embrace this love and healing energy from this beautiful, vibrant full moon. Now begin to see in your mind everything you have written on your list. Notice that it is no longer bright and colorful. Notice that it has now become smaller and smaller, and you can barely see the words that you have written down. The list filled with everything you wish to release has now begun to move further and further away from you. Further and further away, no longer having any power or control over you. And as you look out into the distance, you can see this tiny speckle, smaller and smaller, until you no longer see it at all. It is gone. It is done. It is over. It is released and dissolved. You are free. You are now ready to embrace new positive beginnings that will empower you and fill you with joy and love. Place your hands over your heart. This signifies that you are cleansing the old and opening up space for a healing to take place in all areas of your life. Know that as you bask under the beautiful, vibrant, healing light of the full moon, you are also choosing to make any necessary changes that are needed in order for you to move forward on your path. Say these words out loud or in your mind. I am choosing to love myself. I am choosing to honor myself. I now give thanks and gratitude to the full moon, to the universe, and my Creator. I now give thanks and gratitude to my spirit team, angels, and guides for being with me on this healing and nourishing, rejuvenating journey. I am so grateful for this cleansing and release, and I now have room and welcome in beautiful new beginnings that are manifesting in my life, and it is so. Thank you. Thank you. Now find yourself leaving the beautiful meadow, walking down the beautiful path, and finding yourself back into the present moment, knowing that you have released and you have cleansed and you have let go of what is no longer needed in your future. When you are ready, you can either continue to drift off into a wonderful deep sleep, or open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day. At this time, I would like to thank each and every one of you. You all are extremely special to me, and I'm grateful that you have joined us to become part of this wonderful family. I wish you the best going forward, and I hope that you will share this video if you found it helpful. Hit the like button, the thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to talking with you again